Okay, this week's chapter of Fairy Tale was, I wouldn't say boring, because for the most part, at the entire time I was reading, there was actually a lot to talk about, but it didn't keep my interest until the very end. And I don't know what to think about that. But either way, when it comes to the fight between the three Dragon Slayers and Margeer is still just as full of himself and still badass. He just begins sitting on his throne, and that's how he fights the other three Dragon Slayers. Just still sitting on his throne. And I wondered, like, isn't he doing this out of order? Usually the villain starts off sitting on his throne, and then he's forced to get on his feet. But this time it's like, no, he was already on his feet. Now he's sitting on his throne. That's just kind of rude, because you were already on your feet. Why sit down again? And I don't know. It's like, I thought he would be more active. It's like, all right, time to get serious. I'm gonna take you guys down in seconds. But he doesn't. He's playing around again. But okay, I don't know what he's thinking. Margeer is Margeer. And everyone else in Fairy Tale is mostly, rejoining everyone else. Like, oh, there you guys are. There you guys are. And Wendy comes up saying, that face has been activated. There's about 3,000 of them. We gotta do something. And I'm forgetting his name, but they want the telepath to get in contact with every wizard in all of the nation and tell them, hey, find the nearest face and start attacking it, destroying it. We only got a few moments to do so. But of course he can't do it. He's not that powerful. I'm wondering, is there a telepath out there that can actually do that? Who can actually, telepathically communicate with everyone in the entire nation? I doubt that. I mean, they would have probably known about him or something, try to find him. But either way, the only other big thing that happened in this chapter was the biggest reveal I've ever seen in Fairy Tale of what Lumen Histoire is. And it looks like Mavis in a giant crystal prison. And I don't know what to think about that, because on one point I'm just wondering as to whether she's being preserved, like the crystal is some kind of liquid that's been frozen over or crystallized in some way to preserve her body, and that's allowing to her preserve her magic. And even then, like, so she's not actually a ghost, using her magic to come back. She's, in like a hologram that she's creating from underneath the Fairy Tale Guild. And then why is there a grave on Tenro Island? How did the spirit get to Tenro Island? Did it just follow them on the ship? And that's how it got there. It does bring up some questions, but it's still shocking as hell. Like, oh my god, they have her body deep underground their fortress. It's a fortress, not just a guild. It looks like a fortress, a guild. And at one point I want to say it's cool, like, oh my god, Mavis is alive, but at the same time it's like, it's kind of creepy. Why would you keep her down there? What are you trying to do here? Is there magic protecting the guild? It didn't protect the guild from that time when Gajio's old guild attacked them. So what's it do? What's it gonna do? Is it just, you're gonna melt the crystal? She's gonna come out and she has even more power to do so? Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. But either way, it's still just a shocking reveal. And really, that's all there is to say about this chapter. Nothing else really stuck with me. Margeer is just full of himself. People can't decide what to do about Phase, but here comes Makarov with his solution, Lumen Histoire, and it happens to be Mavis stuck in a crystal form. Yeah, hopefully we get some decent answers next chapter, because I'm still confused right now. So until then, I'm Tony Dragon, and bye bye.